Yeah, hi, it's Dan here again. So after you've bought your domain, next step is going to be to set up hosting. One thing I did forget to do on that last video was to check if the domain is clean. Basically what that means is check if the name was spammed by a previous owner. So what often happens is with a website, especially .coms, if someone previously owned it and they did SEO work on it, there is a chance that that website could be spammed and have a Google penalty. So if you buy a website brand new and it's got a penalty, it doesn't matter what you do to it, it's never going to rank in Google. So basically what I mean is, I'll just show you real quick. And there's two websites I use to check if the website's clean. The first is archive.org. Just come over to here, so it's archive.org. And what we do is we're just going to put the URL into there. And then a second one I use is a website called Majestic SEO. And I'll leave links to these websites down underneath this video somewhere as well, just to make it easy. All right, so what I want to do is, what this first website does, says archive.org, it just checks the history of this domain name. Okay, so for example, the website that I'm buying is going to be personaltrainer.net.au. So what I do is I come over to this website, I'll just put that in now, and then it's going to do a search history just to make sure that this site has never been used before. And as you can see, it doesn't have any former pages archived. And just to give you an example of what it will look like for a website that does have a history, if I just do Google, put that into there. Just search that quick. As you can see, you know, this site was set up back in 1998. And if I was to just click on a date, what it used to look like back in the day. Okay, let's go back. Okay, I've just jumped pages. Let's go back again. Okay, so we're just going to go back 1998. And the reason we do this, we just want to make sure that this is a brand new website. It's never done any work on it before, and there's going to be no spam penalties with Google. So really, we want something to be completely clean. And as you can see, here it is. November was the first time we got screenshots. Yes, back in 1998. While it's digging that out, what I'll do is, this is the second tool I use. It's called majestic.com. And the same, what I do is I just put the URL into here. And we just want to make sure there's no links pointing back to this site. So as you can see again, sorry, there are no results for this query. So basically we know there's no links being pointing back to the site. There's no SEO work done on it. It's going to be clean. There's no penalties. And also by checking this website, there's got no history as well. And you can see this goes, I've just tested it for Google, and this is what the website used to look back in 1998. So it's, yeah, just to give you a quick example of how to use that site. So basically, I should have mentioned that in the last video. So before I go ahead and buy the domain name, I always do a quick spam check just to make sure the URL is clean. Okay, so once I've done that, next step is to get hosting. So I've bought the domain. Now what I do is I'll buy a hosting package. So I usually use HostGator. I've been using them for quite a few years, and they're always really reliable. It's good uptime, and the support is really good as well. And it's pretty cheap as well. So I normally just go with like a Hatchling plan, which is here, it's like $2.78 per month. So what I'll do is I'll just buy that. Okay, go ahead. And then once I've bought the domain and I've bought hosting, the next step is to get the website set up. So I've never set up a website before, and I've got about 400 websites. I've never actually set one up. It's not the best use of my time. As a personal trainer, I'm going to get far more money learning how to train people and getting them results and marketing my business than learning how to set up a website. So I just go ahead and hire someone to do that for me. And usually there's two places that I go to find outsourcers. One is called Upwork.com. And you can just put a project on this website and hire someone. And then the other website I use is called SourceMarket. And what I'll do is there's a guy on there that I use to set up a lot of my websites. And what I'll do is I'll send a link to his gig. Mark, the site looks like it's down actually. Or have I got it wrong? Maybe it's just typed it in wrong. So this is Upwork. And you can just post a job on here and get someone to do it for you. It should cost you no more than $20 maximum. So about $20 will get your site, and just make sure that they put it onto WordPress. So we want to use WordPress for all your sites. It's very adaptable and it ranks well in Google. And there's a lot of stuff we can do with that just with plugins. So yeah, just make sure they put a WordPress website on. Okay, and this is the gig I use over here. I'll send a link to this page, and I'll just find his gig very quickly, just show you so you know what it looks like. This website's kind of like Fiverr, but it's for online marketing and SEO people. So this is the one I use. I'll send a link to him. And basically, all you need to do is send him your details for the domain registrar and send him details for your hosting company, and he'll do the rest. He'll put a WordPress site on for you, and he'll also put just some random content on your site. It will be unique, but you will need to switch that content when you get the website back because, yeah, the content on there isn't particularly great, but it's just really just to get it indexed in Google to get you started. And then in other videos, I want to show you how to write sales copy anyway. So what I'll do is I'll send through links for those guys, and that's it for today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.